Good morning, everybody. Let me push my headphone back so I can actually hear myself. And turn this down just a little bit. There we go. How are you guys doing this morning? I couldn't hear myself, so I had to turn it down a little bit. Let me change the chat box too, because I can't see it. So hold on a second. Hopefully that fixes it. There we go. Okay. All right. So how are you guys doing this morning? Welcome to Double Down Day, and thank you for being here to kick it off with me. Let's see who's here. Daisy, good midday. Yes, happy time zones, because I know we have people from all sorts of places here. Let's get this Double Down Day going. Absolutely. Soul Dot, hi, being here is somewhat a success for me today. Awesome. Oh, well, that's not awesome. Being sleep deprived. Not ready to write yet. Just got back from sleep shift after lunch and another coffee. Perhaps I can pass my goal. I think you can. Just please take care of yourself. Sleep deprivation is no joke. They actually say it's kind of like walking around drunk when you're sleep deprived. So please take care of yourself. Okay. Mel, good morning. Hi, how are you? LJ, I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome, welcome. Afternoon from the UK. Hey, Sherry, good morning. How are you doing? Working through the morning routine. Awesome. Hey, Nihelina, haven't seen you in a while. It's a bit hard to focus these days, but I'm still back for Double Down Day. Well, you got this all day. I'll go over the schedule here in a minute. Daisy, European, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Middle European time zone represent. Hi, HB, how are you? Have I seen you here before? I can't remember. Well, regardless, welcome, welcome. Thank you for all for coming here. If you don't know who I am or you're new here, my name is Kay Parquet. I am the author of the Blossom Street Shop series. You can go to my website, which is in the description below, and sign up for my newsletter for news on everything. I do have a second book coming out in August. So the first book is already out. The second will be coming out in August once I get it back from my editor and get the thumbs up. So I'm excited about that. But we're going to get going today with Double Down Day. I'm the first one, obviously, being here at 7 a.m. Let's go over the schedule for you real quick. So the schedule for today, we have a break in between around 2 p.m. for the Publish and Thrive kickoff call. If you don't know what Publish and Thrive is, that is a course put together by Sarah Cannon that basically walks you through publishing your book. And I would have to say it is one of the best investments I have ever made in my author career, was to pay for that class. And right now I think she's taking payment plans too, so it's something that you can do and is affordable. I can't remember if they did payment plans when I started doing it, so the fact that she has payment plans right now is really awesome and makes it more accessible to people. But anyway, so the schedule for today. Me, hi. Mel at 9 a.m., Heather at 12 p.m., Jody Jean at 3 p.m. because we have that break in between for Publish and Thrive. Tracy, the revised writer, at 5 p.m., Cassandra at 7 p.m., and Rhiannon at 9 p.m. So we pretty much got sprints going all day today, except for that break at 2 p.m. And this is all Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. Let's see. HB, you are new. Well, welcome and thank you for showing up for yourself this morning. That's awesome. Soul.UK here too. Usually I'm the one from Europe. It's nice to see a few more Europeans for sure. You know, this early in the morning, and usually in my 9 to noon sprints, I do get quite a few Europeans in there because I think I'm early enough to be right in between everybody's time zones. So I do get quite a few of you guys here. Pina, hi. 2 p.m. here in Finland. See? There you go. Well, it's not exactly European, but yeah. Or is it? Where is Finland? Oh my gosh, I feel stupid. I'll have to look it up. I can't put it in my brain exactly where it is right now. See, Evening Flower is so stoked to get some words down. Taylor, good morning. Going to try and write while my crazy 1-year-old runs around and causes chaos. Good luck. Good luck with that. All right, it is 5 after. I'm going to look up where Finland is because I feel quite stupid right now not knowing where it is. Let's get started with our 25 minutes. We are using the Spirit City thing here today. Why is this not working? There we go. because the otters are not awake yet. It's 4 a.m. for them. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. 25 minutes on the clock, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Hey, you guys, that was our first sprint, our warm-up sprint. We are going to do a 50-minute sprint and then a 25-minute cool down sprint because we want to get over to Mel's sprints after this. They start at 9 a.m. So if you are going to be sitting here all day with us with Double Down Day, please take care of yourself today. You know, after you drink what coffee you need to wake up, get some water, move around, do whatever you need to do, but please take care of yourself today because it's going to be a long day with all these sprints. So let's see with the comments. Daisy told me Finland is far up north, very much in Europe, right between Sweden and Russia. Okay, I couldn't remember for the life of me. I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot remember this. Soul Dot, Finland is Europe too, but don't worry, I sucked at geography. So did I. I really sucked at geography at school, but I like to think that we're not gifted in that area. Who are not gifted in that area excel in something else. Yes, I was mostly good at music and English, and that's pretty much it. Let's see. Pesqua came in. Soul Dot, oh my, I kept missing words in my messages. Not helpful during Tumble Down Day. Won't help with productivity at all. Oh, you'll be fine. You will be fine. I think I said Pasqua came in. How you doing? Lena, hi. Joining to edit. My goal is to get 2 chapters done. You can do it. Hey Andy, how are you? Good to see you with waffles too. Ooh, I'll take some waffles. Laura's here. Good morning. How are you? Devin, drinking coffee. That's always a good thing. I should probably get more, to be honest with you. Lacey, just dragged myself out of bed. If I didn't have you hosting, I wouldn't have bothered. Aw, thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Daisy, 197 words and some housekeeping so I can get into writing. Makes total sense. LJ didn't really get any words, got distracted. I hardcore relate to that, so don't worry about that. You've got this anyway. Solda, I made myself a coffee. That's all I did. Plan for next sprint is lunch. Then I can hopefully write something. Well, like I said, we've got all day, and I know you just got back from your night shift, so I hope you don't. I hope you take care of yourself. I should put it that way. So don't push yourself too much. But for that sprint, I got myself set up. My pills finally kicked in, so I feel like I can focus. And I am going to do some writing because I want to get as much writing done as possible because I'll be on vacation next week. And I have a strict no writing rule when I'm on vacation. That's going to suck because I'm probably going to want to write, but I promised my husband and somebody else I would take vacation, so I'm going to take vacation. I'm probably going to end up reading most of the time, to be honest with you. I have a friend's book I need to read. Well, I don't need to. I want to read. And then I have 3 nonfiction craft books I want to read. So we'll see if I get through them because I'm kind of a slow reader. So, let's see. HB 557 words like pulling teeth. 557 words in 25 minutes. That's awesome though. So, you did a great job. Pasqua, also a night shifter. I used to work night shifts a very long time ago in the medical field, 4 12-hour days, and I loved it so much. It was great. Nihalina, not really words, but I'm planning a new story and I'm doing characters. Oh, that's still being productive, so you're all good there. But like I said, I'm going to be writing next sprint because I would like to get in as much as possible before next week. Starting, well, next week for me, because I'm a Sunday start, not a Monday start. So tomorrow I will be on vacation and start reading stuff. So I'll be in Mel sprints tomorrow, which if you don't know, Mel does sprint on Sundays from 9 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. So Pina started editing a chapter, then got a bit stuck trying to add a few new words. You can do it. You got this. Lynn, hey Lynn, feels on the slow reading. I thought I was fast until I met my husband and my daughter-in-law. I used to be fast at reading, and then I went into a reading slump where I didn't read anything for like a while. I'm also ashamed to admit that, but I didn't read anything for a long time. And then I finally got back into it when I started reading, what was that book? The Expanse. I started reading The Expanse and it just got me so sucked in. I was like, why am I not reading more often? I don't know why. So I started reading more often. But Nihalina, my brother, forced me to take a vacation too, but later, like I can write, but not on my big projects until September. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me because I like to write. It's a big passion, so yeah, it's gonna be hard. All right, hold on. Let me set this. So we're gonna do 50 minutes on the clock, start the session, and I will see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Okay, you guys, I totally lost track of time there. How did you do? I got in 1,255 words and finished a chapter and then started another chapter. So if I don't get anything else done today, that is perfectly satisfactory to me. Let's see where you guys are and where I left off. Okay. Sold out. I can actually sleep on my night shifts. They can wake me up anytime. Oh, that's nice. I couldn't sleep when I was on night shift. My schedule was so out of whack and I slept during the day mostly. But I had to be active at night in being in the medical field. That's just how it is. But yeah, so that must be nice. And I can't always sleep like last night, but often I have 3 days off a week, so it's worth it. That's why I liked working 4 days a week, because that 3 days off was just so excellent. It was nice to have. Lynn, The Expanse. Ooh, the series was fantastic. Yes, it was. I loved both the books and the show. The books were a little hard for me to get through because I am a slow reader, but I love them so much. I actually read them. I think I read the first book in like 2 weeks. I know that's probably a while to read a book, but for me, that's pretty fast. Yeah, so it did get me back into reading because I was just so fascinated by the series. I was like, why am I not reading other stuff? Crystal, howdy, howdy, writers. Happy Double Down Day. I'm tackling my morning routine. Awesome. Good to see you, Crystal. Whoa, hello, it jumped on me. Lacey, The Expanse is high on my list. It should be because it's an excellent series. Nihilina, we are fighting a fly right now with my brother. Is that bad? Good? Jacqueline came in to say hi and boop the like button before going back to sleep. I hope you get some more rest. Let's see, Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Just woke up and the coffee is brewing. The first couple of sprints of the day will be getting organized. That's what I usually do too. Lacey, oh my gosh, I think I got the yes but and no and thing figured out. Well, good. That's always a good thing to figure out. Lynn got a bug out. The dog is jumping around, eating outside and breakfast. Totally understandable. And then we've got to get going. I got in 617 words. No editing as I go. So there's that. Thanks for the sprint. You are most welcome. Mel got ready for sprints and put on the coffee pot. Awesome. HB, nice. I can only squeak. No, we don't do only around here. You do not do only around here. It's progress, not perfection. You made progress, and that is 300 more words you did not have before. So we don't do only around here. Nihilina finally got some last names for my characters. I can move on to the character sheets. Awesome. Lacey 1071 since joining the stream. Good job. LJ 803 words and almost finished a chapter. Awesome. How long are your chapters? I'm just curious. With my shorts, my chapters are only about 1,000 words long. But with my full-length novels, they're usually about 2,000 to 3,000 words each. Which sometimes is difficult for me to do depending on what's going on in that chapter because I'm a total pantser. Let's see, Daisy, some crafting for my altar done. Ooh, okay. Sherry, doing my morning pages that I'm going to set some writing goals for August. I have some yoga in my future as well. I need to do physical therapy today, so yeah, I'll be not doing yoga so much, but I will be kind of in that same ballpark. Katie, hi Katie. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome, welcome. Got as far as planning out my day. I have to go for now. We'll be back later. Well, welcome back when you do come back because I might not be there. And thank you for being here. Let's see. Evening Flower joined in late for this one. I'm still on the tricky part. 361. Hey, you still got 361 words. Hey, Brittany. Working on a new story. Mapping out characters. Took a break on my rough edits on my almost completed book. You got this. Pina, I got 330 new words of dialogue. I'll take that. That is still 330 words you didn't have before, right? LJ, my chapters are between 1,000 and 2,000 words. Okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, I seem to think that's about average for most chapters, depending on the genre, anyway. Sold, my chapters are 5 to 7K. Is that too much I'm thinking now? I think it really depends on your genre, to be honest with you, but I would definitely look it up just to make sure. Because 5 to 7K, like if that was me reading that chapter, I would have not issues, but I would have trouble rather, because like I said, I am a slow reader. So like I'd probably get through half the chapter and have to put it away for a little bit. So for me personally, that's too much, but I would look at your genre and see how many words are typical for that genre. Let's see. Go over here. We are not doing another 50-minute because we need to get over to Mel. So we're going to do 20 minutes. That gives you guys about 10 minutes to get on over there and be able to get up, walk around, stretch, whatever you need to do before you start in Mel sprints. So I will see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Okay, you guys, that was our last sprint. Sorry about that noise there. That's a little loud. That was our last sprint before we go over to Mel's sprints. Mel was kind enough to put their link in the chat for us because I totally forgot. And so I pinned it to the top of the chat for you so that you can pop on over there. I will be there, so I'll be glad to see some of you there. And I hope that you get more done today, which I'm sure you will, and you'll do a great job at it too. So I'm going to let you guys go because I want you to get up, move around, get some water, coffee, whatever you need to take care of yourself, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Bye.